Welcome back to Quantreef.com. XRP sitting right around $1.66, parked almost exactly on a major liquidity pool. That's the interesting part today. We'll walk through liquidity, support and resistance, VWAP, the Fibonacci swing, fair value gaps, positioning, and where this likely goes over the next several hours. Price is 1.0066, trading below both the session VWAP at 1.0084 and the anchored VWAPs from the swing high and low, sitting up near 1.075 and 1.047. Price under all of that is a value rejection. Sellers control the intraday tape even though the bigger structure since the $1.16 high remains a downtrend. Momentum reads neutral to bearish here. The heat map's lopsided by proximity. There's a huge downside pull at 1.007, basically right where price sits now, with a 97% chance of getting tagged in the next day. That's a magnet, not a wall. The upside pull at 1.048 is heavier in notional but far less likely to get touched soon. Markets tend to run into the nearest resting liquidity first, sweep it, then decide direction. That's the setup here. On the panel, resistance above starts with target 1 at 1.0144, then the 1-hour swing high at 1.0387, and the stop loss up at 1.04139. Below, support sits at target 2, 0.994, then target 3 down at 0.974. Given how close price is to the downside pull, that lower support cluster is more likely to get tested first, and a reclaim of the swing high would flip this red. Above price, 3 unfilled bearish fair value gaps stack up, one at 1.017 to 1.028, another 1.025 to 1.03, and a wider one 1.043 to 1.055, all acting like magnets pulling price up before sellers can lean on them. On the Fibonacci side, price sits below the 0.786 retracement at 1.072, about 6.5% under it. Given how close the FVGs are versus that fib, price is more likely to react to the nearby gaps first. The grade reads watch, N at 86, HTS at 63, decent readiness but not clean enough to call high timeframes strong. Trend and structure, volume and liquidity, and institutional positioning are carrying the score, while macro regime, relative strength, and order flow are dragging it down. Retail 75% long, top account 78% long, yet the 4-hour taker split shows 57% short volume, so aggressive flow is fading the crowd's long bias. The nearest magnet is that 1.007 downside pull, sitting almost on top of price with a 97% reach probability, so a quick flush lower to sweep resting longs looks like the higher probability path first. If that holds, it fits the long fade idea targeting 1.01 and 1.021. If it fails and sellers keep pressing, 1.01 for support becomes the last shelf before 994 and 974. Remember, XRP largely follows Bitcoin's own liquidity map, so check that before leaning either way here. Bullish case confirms on a reclaim of 1.01 for and hold, invalidated below 0.99. Bearish case confirms under 1.007 with continuation toward the short target near 0.994, invalidated on a reclaim of 1.048. So XRP's really at a decision point, and whichever side takes that nearby liquidity pool likely sets the tone for the next few hours. If this kind of layered read helps, give the video a like and subscribe. Quantreef.com runs this same 9-layer grade, probability, and liquidity breakdown across 100+ coins, with a 7-day trial if you want to dig deeper. This is for educational purposes only, not financial advice.